Good morning, y'all. We are on our way to New York. It is currently 4:30 in the morning. Y'all, let's make our flight. The pesto, please. The pasta, sorry. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the blanket. This is a mattress bar. And then they gave us slippers too. So exciting.
Oh my gosh, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. Shout out to Delta Airlines, okay? Because so far, 10 out of 10 recommends. Because when I got to the gate to do my claim at gate tag, they had the person who stores wheelchairs underneath the plane come up and talk to me and ask me personally what it is that I need, what to be mindful of when it comes to my chair, everything like that. Then when it's about time to board the plane or whatever, I see the same man again and I'm like, y'all go take care of my chair, right? He said, yeah, I'm gonna put it in its own case underneath the plane, so won't no baggage, none of that get in the way of it. Then when I'm sitting on the plane, the man come back up, took a picture of my chair in the case to show me that he stowed it correctly. Delta, you doing something right? We just landed in New York, okay? I'm out here looking like the most bundled up tourist, and I don't care, okay? Because that's my business, as Tab would say. So now we're about to go meet up with the car and get to our hotel so we can finally wind down and relax, even though we wound down on the plane because we was laid out. Also, it is 22 degrees outside, but they said it feels like 9. I'm from California. I don't even fathom or understand what any of that means. But we're gonna find out today, child. All right. Ooh! This, we don't know nothing about this weather right now. My God, on today.
My hand is freezing.
See, you should have packed your gloves in your carry-on bag. Woo!
It's ice there.
It's cold to breathe. Shit. Okay, now we're about to meet up with the driver. We gotta get inside. Okay, we'll be back. Bye. Y'all, this weather is
This weather
insanity.
for California people is a little bit chilly.
This is unhinged.
You know what? I was born and grew up in Soviet Union.
Ooh.
In Russia.
So
In
it's even colder.
In northern part.
Yes.
I supposed to get used to it.
Yeah.
But trust me, I don't. Okay.
We're in Central Park. It's cold, as I'll be damned. As you can see, all the snow right here. But it is beautiful. It is the evening. Look at all the snow. Oh my gosh. Literally the coolest thing ever. Hello, beautiful people. We finally made it to our hotel here in New York. We are literally right across the street from Central Park, which is so exciting. And what's even cooler is that it's snowing. Well, it's not actively snowing, but there's snow in the park at Central Park, which some people are like, oh, that sucks, you don't get to see it when it's like super flourishing. But for me, being a California girly, seeing the snow in the park is really, really cool. So very excited about that. It is freezing beyond comprehension, but that is okay. We are embracing it. I definitely wore heat tech underneath my clothes that I got from Uniqlo. That is probably the best thing I could have ever done for this kind of weather. Highly recommend Heat Tech Uniqlo. I'm gonna have that linked in my description down below because baby, if you live in cold weather or you are traveling somewhere where it will be very cold and you're not used to it, or you need to replenish some like things underneath your clothes, Heat Tech from Uniqlo is top tier. But for the itinerary tomorrow, I have to wake up, and I'm waking up a little early than normal since I'm in a foreign like location, having to like shower and get ready and all of that. It's not my normal routine, so I know it's gonna take me extra long. So I gotta wake up early around 5:30, 6 a.m., be dressed, ready to go for the most part by 8 because Estee has given me a complimentary makeup artist to do my makeup tomorrow for the speaking engagement. So I'm so excited about that. All right, y'all. Good night. I love you and see you tomorrow. Mwah. Good morning. I'm tired. Very tired. I didn't get the best sleep last night. It was just a lot of tossing and turning. Sometimes when you're not in your own bed, your body can not get the most comfortable while you're in it. You know what I mean? You're not in your bed. And just some things that were on my mind last night. But we're going to keep our spirits up. We are going to text the makeup artist just to be sure that they're on their way. And then you guys will be able to see the cute beat that I'll have for my speaking engagement. Okay, y'all. Bye. Okay, so this is the bed. Obviously a bit messy because I'm still getting dressed. And then there's the door. Oh, let's turn on some lights. Let's wake up. The morning is here. There's the bathroom. There's the shower. Yeah, no. Hold on, let's go up in here. Yeah, no, don't y'all know. Okay, the shower is accessible, but because the grab bars were on the opposite side of what I'm used to, your girl got a little nervous she wasn't gonna make it. So I had a bit of a almost panic attack, but we good. And then apparently the shades, let me show y'all the shades. So the blackout shades are down right now, but you hit a button. Oh, look at that. And look at this beautiful view of the brick wall. Right? Shout out to that.
So do you work for Estee Lauder too? Or you freelance? I'm a field executive for New York, Connecticut. Ooh, what does that mean? I facilitate our team, the advisor, retail partners. Oh, love that.
We are here. Oh shit. Oh, I'm dropping my cheeses. Damn. Okay, let me back up so I can show you the fit for the speaking engagement. We are in the green room right now. Got the boots, got the pants, the jacket, and then shout out Missy Elliott, the legend. Since Estee Lauder Company's own MAC, I wanted to wear my Missy t-shirt because I remember back in the day when Missy was like the Mac girly. I can't remember what the title was at the time, but basically they had all the female black women hip hop artists representing MAC Cosmetics back in the day. So I felt like it was only right that I represent one of the leading ladies in hip hop. You know what I mean? And then of course, because we're doing something major today, I gotta have nip around the neck. You feel me? So we just gonna chill here. I'm gonna eat my cheeses, child. I gotta show y'all this view. This shit is crazy. Let me show y'all this view, y'all. Look at this view. Look how high that building goes up. Like what? And we're on the 41st floor. That building has to at least be going up 100 something floors, because that's insanity. I could never. It's low-key giving me vertigo just looking at it, but yeah, we love it though. I'm just glad it's a clear day in New York, even though it's still freezing outside. But that's what we came for. She's giving Maryland in this picture.
So there you go to see and I read a history of, some of the buildings, etc.
The view? This is insanity.
At 14 years old, Lauren Lolo Spencer was diagnosed with a neuromuscular condition and given 5 years to live. But instead of letting it define her, she made a life-changing decision. She would live fully and fearlessly. More than 2 decades later, she continues to do just that. Now 37, Lolo is a Film Independent Spirit Award nominated actress, disability advocate, lifestyle content creator, and public speaker. Everybody, please in your book, Access Your Drive and Enjoy the Ride, and this is the part we're excited about. As a fun surprise, we have 20 signed copies of her book under random chairs in here. So 20 lucky winners are gonna go home with Lolo's book. Awesome. But in your book, you mentioned that, immediately. You got a book. We're gonna do it all.
When you are a Black woman with a disability in particular, I literally just talked about this on my Instagram, but in particular, you're dealing with two levels of othering or discrimination, right? You're dealing with internalized ableism, which is where a lot of people with disabilities are trying to present or mask how non-disabled they are in spaces where a majority of the time disabled people are not respected or represented. So that way we can, not come off as a burden or basically try to fight all the stereotypes that are against us, right? We will literally suffer through physical pain as much as possible just so someone doesn't think we're incapable of doing our job or incapable of being in a relationship or whatever the dynamic may be, right? So you're dealing with that.
Here we go, straight ahead.